Still I wear it like before, a cherry sort of red. It matched the way you tip your hat and nod your quiet head. We met at past, never more, and loved till 10 to gone. You always drank your tea too fast and kissed me like a song. The china clinked, the curtain swayed, the lamp was barely lit, but everything felt soft and warm, a perfect fragile fit. Too short to stay, too sweet, too quick. I see the sounds upon from those news, and someone might them do. The moment sees when I delay, runs so terribly plain, and so to bring to memory spin, but it's the same. Too short to stay, too sweet, too quick. We stepped out onto the empty floor with dreams inside our shoes, but silence filled the ballroom air, and all I heard was you. The music forgot still sway through the hush and ache to a tune we couldn't fake. The music forgot to play. The band looked the other way, but we still sway through the hush and ache to a tune we couldn't fake. He tipped his hat, said not a word, and stepped into the dawn. The screen door squeaked just like it should, then slammed and he was gone. No bags, no plea, no parting speech, just boots and summer dust. I stood there with my apron tied and tears I couldn't trust. Pretend to smile, and Tuesday goes just fine. Wednesday's a blur, Thursday I stir, but Friday starts the climb. Saturday I dress in red as if I still believe, But Sunday comes with silent pews and tears I dare not leave. The choir sings of heaven's ways, but I'm still counting days. The gramophone played swing last night, its needle smooth and slow, but every beat fell through the floor with no one left to know. The windows caught the trumpet's call, the hallway danced with brass, but no one came to take my hand or pour another glass. Even music mourns alone when silence makes a home. Still I played it on my own. Even music mourns alone when silence makes a home. Still I played it on my own. We said it all in glances and ash, in telegrams not meant to last. Now your coat's off the peg and mine's by the door. There's no more to say anymore. The car the sofa's bare, the song on the radio hums despair. I touched your hand like I had before, but there's no more to say anymore. Love runs out like morning mist. Still I miss your final kiss. So leave the key or leave the floor, but there's no more to say anymore.
Like that don't bring you flowers, but he'll make the rain feel warm. He won't ask if you're alright, but he'll stir your storm. He won't stay, he won't write, but oh, how he kisses goodnight. You won't get a ring or a morning call, just perfume on your shawl. A man like that won't break your heart, he'll just pull it apart. A man like that won't break your heart, he'll just pull it apart.
You touched my hand when the room went cold. You spoke in lines I still can't hold. I told myself you'd fade like jazz, but fools never learn
Fools don't forget the size and the shoes, the careless way we win and lose. The echoes dance in cigarette light and haunt the quiet night, and haunt the quiet night. Fools don't forget the size and the shoes, the careless way we win and lose. The echoes dance in cigarette light and haunt the quiet night.
I'll walk backwards if that's the way, back to the street where you used to stay. I won't face forward, won't pretend that this is how we end. I'll pass the cafe where you held my hand and retrace the steps I didn't plan. The roses are gone, the sidewalks crack, but I'm still walking back. A woman in love learns to rehearse every goodbye in reverse. So I'll walk backwards, heel to toe, till I forget you said go. Some men kiss slow and never speak. They touch your hand and brush your cheek. They leave you nothing but their coat and a love that never wrote. You won't recall the things they said, but you'll remember how they led. They don't linger in the rain, just leave the ache and stain. Some men kiss slow and then they're gone, but the hush goes on and on. Some men kiss slow and then they're gone, but the hush goes on and on. The night was silk, but never you. I heard your name like distant chimes and woke in colder times. The pillow kept your side uncreased, as if you'd vanished, not deceased. But even dreams can't change the fact you're never coming back. I paint my days in gentler tones, but sleep brings deeper moans. I dreamt in blue, the color true to a world without you.
but sleep brings deeper moans. I dreamt in blue, the color true to a world without you. I sat by the sill, my shoes in my lap, thinking of hands that once filled the gap. The sky held its secrets behind clouds of gray, but I asked them anyway. What would the moon say if she could speak? Would she call me foolish, soft or weak? She's seen all the tears I've wept at the pain. Would she whisper your name? I can't ask the stars, they're too far to care, but the moon's always there. I can't ask the stars, they're too far to care, but the moon's always there. She had the better room, no doubt. A chandelier, a view, the crowd. He brought her roses wrapped in pearls and kissed her curls. I stayed downstairs where the shadows live. He came to me with less to give, but oh, the things he said in dark still left a mark. a curtain in the glow of the moon. I'm not quite happy, but I'm not alone. In the crackle of tone, old records and red wine bring you back just fine. Each note a ghost, each sip a sin, and suddenly you're in. The scratch of a needle, the croon of a tune, the sway of a curtain in the glow of the moon. I'm not quite happy, but I'm not alone. In the crackle of tone, old records and red wine bring you back just fine. Each note a ghost, each sip a sin, and suddenly you're in.
He never asked for June or May, just April rain and skies of gray. He liked his love a little cold and not too bold. I offered roses, offered light. He chose a kiss that felt like night. He never danced beneath the moon. He left too soon. Some hearts aren't built to bloom or stay. They love the cloudy way. He never asked for June at all, but still I fall. I danced but none held me right. I laughed through the rhythm alone in the light. The music kept playing, the night wore thin, but I saved you the last dance again. They whispered and dipped, they all smelled of gin, but none felt like home on my skin. Their hands never knew where my heart had been, so I saved you the last dance again. You might be far, you might not care, but darling, I still leave you that chair, so the clock may strike and the room may spin, but I saved you the last dance again. It started with a sigh, a foolish glance, a borrowed match, a second chance. You said you liked my old French braid, and oh, the mess we made. You spoke like every word was wine, soft and slow, like moonlight shine. You pulled me in with not a try. It started with a sigh. Now every breath I take is you. No matter what I do, it started with a sigh and still rings true. Sigh and still rings true. My window faces nowhere now, no view but fading light. The trees have dropped their leaves too soon, and dreams have lost their height. You used to wave from that old street
with flowers in your hand. Now I just sip my lukewarm tea and try to understand. My window faces nowhere, just like I planned. My window faces nowhere, just like I planned. Velvet afternoon, the day draped low, with kisses light as hush. We barely spoke above a hum, just love and heat and blush. You let your tie hang like a thread, I let my shoes fall free. The world was slow, the fan was soft, and time forgot to flee. We wasted hours like coins in hand on golden sand. Velvet afternoon, it felt so grand. On golden sand, velvet afternoon, it felt so grand. You buttoned up your coat so slow, as if you knew I'd cry. You kissed my cheek, not lips this time, and didn't say goodbye. So I just hummed a little song
to fill the space you left, a melody to hold me up when I'm bereft. Love doesn't end in shouting sighs, just in humming through goodbyes. Shouting sighs, just in humming through goodbyes. It rained like jazz on cobblestone. He offered me his shade, a gentleman with poet's hands in blue and black and gray. We walked till sunset, dried the drops, and silence had its say. His umbrella took the storm for me, and then he walked away. But my am I dying dreams, or am we time I sit in harm in vain? Is all I don't tease my but my heart has stayed in that cafe, and my dining views again every time I see in blue and me, it are go. go on.
You left your voice behind, not loud, just tucked between the chairs. I hear it in the radio, or drifting down the stairs. You call my name like morning light, with laughter in the bend. Now even silence has your tone. It doesn't end. Some things you take, some things remain, a lovely strain. You left your voice behind in every lane.
The ice has melted in the glass. Your chair don't creak no more. I watch the light shift on the floor and count the slamming door, where the ceiling fan turns slow and the heat don't let me go. I still hear your radio, I still feel your cold. You like 2 sugars, just a dash. Your tie laid on the sill, you'd hum while I poured second cups, and time itself stood still. Now breakfast rings too hollow here, my cup too warm, too wide. I still set out your favorite spoon, though love has died. A tea for one, no room for pie. for one, no room for pride. I'd see for one, no room for pride. Tea for one, no room for pride. He smiled like he'd just heard good news. Even when skies were gray, he'd tip his hat at dogs and cats and charm the clouds away. I asked him once what made him beam. He said, "You're why I do." I should have held that smile tight, but I never knew. Now I see grins on every face, and none replace. That's the way he smiled, my saving grace. Now I see grins on every face, and none replace. That's the way he smiled, my saving grace. I let the curtain fall last night. The moon peeked into gold. Your coat still hangs behind the door and smells of winter cold.
The gramophone plays muted notes of songs we used to know. I let the curtain fall at last and let you go. Some endings ache, but still must flow. The curtain fall last night. The moon peeked into bow. Your coat still hangs behind the door and smells of winter cold. The gramophone plays muted notes of songs we used to know. I let the curtain fall at last and let you go. Some endings ache, but still must flow. The trumpets faded just too fast. The drummer missed a beat. Your hand grew cold around my waist and shuffled off your feet. The clarinet no longer crooned. The notes all lost their glow. You smiled, but not the way you did. That's how I